What are signs of depression that aren't talked about? Neglecting hygiene. Struggling with personal hygiene. There's been so many times I've gone 5+ days without a shower cause I just think what's the point? Memory loss is the biggest problem for me, feeling empty, constantly tired but never being able to get enough sleep, random pains. Finding no joy in things that used to interest me, wanting to never leave the house or bed, either not eating or overeating, everything feels like a huge chore. That you can be depressed without the more stereotypical sadness, a mate to life and just plodding along existing is a type of depression that I wasn't aware of and so hadn't sought help. Apathy, and a false sense of confidence that comes in bursts. I'm not sure if the apathy is common with others, but you simply don't care about anything or anyone nor wanna do anything about it. I just don't wanna. The false confidence is especially dangerous because it lies to you about being better and prevents you from wanting to do anything that might actually make you better. Numbness. I think of my loved ones, and can muster zero emotion for them. It's not the sadness. You're not sad, it's more like you feel nothing. Very little emotion towards anything. Random times of crying, could be over nothing. Completely zero will to do absolutely anything. At all. Nothing, even if that something will give you benefit. You can't relate to others with it, and they can have a wrong outlook of how it works, leading to then trying to help, but the means of helping is wrong, leading to frustration of both sides. You acknowledge the fact they're being good and nice to you but it's just not working, which leads to frustration. You know when you think you might be feeling down, might have depression or similar? Then you read threads like this and you're like actually I'm okay. Overwhelming anxiety, along with intrusive thoughts. Making any decisions about the future. It overwhelms me so much. Headaches and insomnia. Not crying. People talk a lot about the crying every day and all that, don't really hear much about people who can't cry and build everything up for months. Acting uppity and excited/excitable and always in a good mood/positive attitude. You can't always be like that, speaking from personal experience. You don't remember ever being happy, and even when people remind you of something that you did that genuinely made you happy, you don't feel the emotions. You just remember the actions. It's almost like you're watching a movie in POV perspective. The apathy, your room could be piled high with rotten moldy food, takeaway boxes and discarded and disgusting clothes that you have worn and you can stink to high heavens because you haven't showered in a month but you just don't care. Doing anything outside sleep, eating or going to the bathroom seems insurmountable to the point it crushes you to see how you live but you can't find the willpower to do anything about it. And lastly the feeling of unimaginable loneliness but the feeling of wanting to be left alone. You want to be around people and be near someone for at least some kind of human contact but you don't want to interact with anyone and if they try to interact with you, you just suddenly become annoyed or angry for no reason, like every word spoken is an attack on you as a person or pity on you because you're so disappointing. The state of being fine and not fine at the same time. Having a really easy time to find, even nonsensical, arguments why you're worthless. Not believing people who compliment you, tell you they love you. Thinking you deserve to be hated, lonely and unhappy. Hating yourself because you're unhappy, and being unhappy because you hate yourself. Getting obsessed with a game, book or TV show, just to get away from yourself. Anhedonia. You might not even notice it and brush it off as being in a bad mood or being tired. Dissociation. When you don't feel attached to your body. That's how numb you've gotten. Best description for it is like being John Malkovich. You're aware you're in your body and doing things but have no control over it. And you don't care. Playing video games lol nothing else matters. General disinterest. It can be subtle, not always obvious to the person experiencing it or others around them. Rewatching The Office, or any show, over and over again. Literally doing nothing, even if someone in your family is dead, you just act like nothing matters anymore. Skipping meals, not owning any mirrors, mood swings, being half-dressed at odd times of the day, talking way too much when people are around and being too loud, untidy unkempt hair, scruffy outfits that may not be clean, not bothering to get dressed but not wanting to be nude either, eating badly all the time, having excuses to cancel social times with friends and family. There's more I know, but these all apply to me personally and others too, I'm sure. Not looking or acting depressed. I got that a lot after I was diagnosed. I am a person who doesn't show if I'm sad or hurting because I don't like to look like I'm looking for attention or that I'm weak. If you say you have depression but you don't look or act sad 24/7, then you are faking it or you don't look depressed. Brain fog. Forgetting things. I feel like there's a thick cloud around my brain I have to fight through. I was in a not so terrible mood today until I came into this thread and related to every single comment. How hard it is to concentrate. There are days where I feel like my workday slips by me and I have not done a single productive thing. I actually love my job, but depression makes me feel like a terrible employee some days because of this. The feeling of simply existing instead of living your life. Forgetting to drink water, or eat, or even sleep. It got so bad I almost had to be hospitalized. Inability to show emotions through facial expressions, aka flat effect. Even when I'm feeling okay or not particularly upset about anything, my face still is blank. Smiling takes so much effort, having to think about making every expression. Exhausting. Feeling like you don't deserve anything, constantly feeling like you're not worth it. Even if you get yourself a nice dessert, you don't feel like you deserve it and you just can't enjoy it anymore. The need to feel something, just to feel anything. Not feeling like you're present in your life. You're aware you're existing but you're so consumed by how you feel you don't take time to look around and appreciate things. Top 2 I'd say is memory loss and self-sacrifice. Yay, my life sucks and I'll probably die soon, let's make everyone else happy and give them what I didn't have in life before I go, sort of thing. You used to like doing things right? Well, I don't anymore. Even my favorite things I'm good at and bring me joy, they do not. Reading the answers I start to wonder if I am depressed. Jaw pain. It's normally the first sign I notice I'm not right. My jaw is just tight all the time. Then it starts aching. Reddit. Masturbation/sex addiction, lying and lack of communication. I have read at least 5 different things in this thread that 100% resonate with me. I guess I might need to finally bite the bullet and get some help. Can't get hard, damn, it's hard to masturbate or even get hard when you're depressed. Constantly trying to lift others up. When I'm at my lowest I go out of my way to make sure others are happy. I just read a lot of answers and I just want to say, I want to hug so many people. For me, it's that I try to change, and I want to, but at the same time I know I can't and I should just stop trying. Feeling like all the good things and compliments other people say to you are fake and worthless. Having repressed memory. You don't remember a lot of things because your memory will be repressed as a psychological defense mechanism to not put stress on your mind. Not wanting to get help for fear of being a burden, but if someone offers you help, being too tired to accept it. Everything seems like so much effort, but you don't feel like you have energy to do it. Sometimes you can talk yourself to do something, and it feels easy to do. So many things undone, piling up. You let things go and you feel indifferent about. Everything feels like it takes so much time and effort. Basic self-care, hygiene, you don't care about yourself. Memory loss, I can't remember anything that happened in my personal life. Random facts I remember fine, but I don't know my friends' or family's birthdays, conversations, or even basic things like what I did yesterday. Getting blamed for being lazy when you let the dishes pile up. Not depression, but anxiety is physically, mentally and emotionally exhausting. I thought I just lacked energy, but then I realized I spent so much of it on being anxious. Lack of motivation when it comes to basic hygiene, brushing hair, brushing teeth, showering, etc. Being asked at work, "Where is your head?" Lol. Depression. And at the same job, not having a consistent schedule to maintain seeing a counselor. Sometimes meds aren't enough. After reading this thread, I guess I'm actually depressed.